अनि कुन चाहिँ हामी फर्स्ट टाइम भेट्नु गएको थियो त्यो गान्धीसमा हो थाहा छ?
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Got a build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away. face. You're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head. I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test. I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me?
दोस्तों लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करना, ठीक है? And like situation दो दोनों जितना तभी होगा तो भाई नहीं है भाई लोग सोचोगे सोचते रहोगे कुछ करना है कर लो यार इसके बराबर ही है ये भी ज्यादा ज्यादा
Barcelona are desperate to get a point here. The point that will save them from the unthinkable. Matches do not come much more consequential than this. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
At its best.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Kounde making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant thing.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Now it's Neymar, and it's played in here. Silvestre gets across to intercept that.
Glue stick.
ये मतलब चिपकाऊंगी
हाँ चिपकाने ना हो
Promptly onto that, and that is that.
मतलब
ओ बाबा
Kubasi, Van Dijk, Kounde, Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Damian to Messi. Ball comes in. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. Barcelona are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Can he get on the end of this? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Looking to play him in. Rui Costa.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Ball's played through. Odo. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been cut short.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. So what can they make of this? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicely spread. Now it's Puskas. Damian. Messi. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Kukçu. Van Dijk. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him. Almost half an hour in now. That has ended up in no man's land. Damian. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Delivered in. And this is Puskas. And he's had it nicked away. Van Dijk. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's destined for the flank. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. But that has not gone well. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Neymar in acres of space out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Marquinhos. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Kukçu. It's a really well-measured ball. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Neymar. Makaleli. And it's Kukçu. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Bastoni. Nicely weighted ball. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half? Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
0-0.
So we're underway for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And this is Puskas. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga chasing after it. Damian. Delivered across. Otto cuts it out. Nice looking ball. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Oh, he's on his own! And the shot! In he goes again, and it's a goal! Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself. Barcelona have fired themselves in front. Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Oh, great header! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there? 60 minutes played. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Kukçu. Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Messi! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Odo, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he whips it in. Oh, well played. Messi. Chance here to counter. Now it's Puskas. And here's Neymar. Camavinga. Kukçu. And Kubasi. Vardiol. Camavinga. And it's Neymar. And here's Camavinga. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here. Rodri. And he's intervened well there. It's a good ball out wide. Tries to pass it through. Great chance! And he scores! There seemed no way back, but they are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal
Barcelona
4.
restore parity.
El dorsal 24.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
El dorsal
He is
23.
just caressing the ball. He's having a
El
shot!
dorsal 17.
And how did he not put that away?
Bowden fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Who saw this coming? Barcelona have dragged it back at the last. The most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Neymar plays it in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Silvestre. Now João Neves. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Distributed tidily. Foden gets into a good position.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No, that's been intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. Azar running at top gear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Played into space. Calm, seems comfortable. Now, can they get him away? Oh, now he can run away with it. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Caicedo. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win. But...
Hello?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Namaste Daje.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin.
ठीक है ले
From
ना
us
कोई ले
tonight, a very good evening to one and all.
काठमाडौँ मतलब ही आज लागि कामको लागि ए पर्सि आसान्छ छाना नाको अच्छा जी चलो म जाउँ न छाना अनि कुसे देश छाना कुसे देश दुबई काम हिपो यो काम हो लागि ये त एल्युमिनियम ए एल्युमिनियम काम चलो मौजू न छाना నాకు లాగా లేక ఎవరు లాగా కొబ్బరిందే अच्छा खुशखबरी सेटाका अनि आला हुन्छ आसे माहौलको आसे मजुमले नि ये मतलब हुन्छ प्रब्लम माले अच्छा अच्छा ला बता जाते आज
Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
अनि अच्छा गागी माडुपा जेगी माडुपा क्याबिन सिट माडुपा के हो बस हो
Up and running. Who do you two see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy Donnarumma really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise he is nigh on perfect.
Yeah, I'd have picked him to...
चलो मजुन साना खुशखबरी सेटाका अब काटोचोटि 3 वर्षपछि होला हैन दाजु भेट गर्दा
And it's Messi. The cross.
Nice.
Alexander Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there.
20 वर्ष हुनुहुन्छ टाइम थाहा मार्नु हैन
And he's being shifted off it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi.
ल छानले काटेम्याले
Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
कामानले तिसामी नुचोसे तिसामी kan kani alam numia mandir nuara brindaban nuar matkan nuara ra bunsara ni tisami terikmu
And we have our very first corner.
भर्खर पो भएको छ गाडी
That does surprise everyone, not in a good way. Barcelona have a chance to go the other way.
नाबी अब कुन पनि सामे साले बताउँछ
He won't be happy with that one.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
होला नि सुवाट आउनु पर्छ नाको
Now this could be a chance.
हजुर चाबी ल कानी नुहार लाने नि नाको लाने
Barcelona are in front.
होला दाजु
The
मजाले
trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
नाबी ना छानले ड्यारा
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
A first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding us players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through?
अनि
Donnarumma claims comfortably.
3 यसै 26 सांगनुमा दिन नाको अब के 28 2 वर्षपछि है
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very
अनि म काम मजु न दुख्ने साथ है धन्न आसे बसे
just about every top side are doing this thing.
मार दुख्ने हो मिटा मिटा होसे दे मैं पुन्छ काम हरे नाको मिटा मिटा त आज त काम चाहिँ पर्छ यार गाई त स्याहार गाई कुन चाहिँ पिरी भसे म यार एल्युमिनियम त ठिकै हो काम पाडेन झन् म साँच्चै हैन अब जति काम पाल्यो हो सो हिसाबले स्यालेरी टुक्ल्यो होला नि त हैन
But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
OT पनि ल्याए रे
Really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up.
ज्यामा काम हो के नै या छ कि ए सुक्खा हो
That's really well manoeuvred. Quality ball. Camavinga.
अनि उबार आसे
Rangefinder there.
स्यालेरी त मजुन ल्यायो होला नि त नत्र नि ज्यामा काम
Look a bit predictable.
बराबर छान्छ त यही फाइदा हैन
Kokchu makes a move down the right.
ठीक हो टिकट আছে
Great chance.
एल्युमिनियम काम त पाडेन त अझै मजुम साङ्गे लाग्यो किन पछि रात इमान पनि काम जागी होली हैन दिदे में नाको त इमाना जनबन हामेट्या डेमा त
Serginho. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Driving forward. He's a sharp little ball here.
Pocket money
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, can he get onto this?
Oh no. Of course.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Awesome. Okay.
Across it goes.
Bye.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Pops for safety. Van Dijk. Kubasi.
And
And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Early ball out from the back. Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good. That's the end of the first 45. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. Or forcing the issue. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So right back into the action. Messi.
बच गया.
Camavinga. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Van Dijk. And Kubasi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Damian aims beyond the defence. Messi wants to run onto this. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Mbappe. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Kounde. And he's running through. Kounde! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Kounde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foden. Mbappe. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Great defending, strong and determined. Foden. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's worked it through. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Crossed into the box. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Kounde is the team's great visionary.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Mbappe. Now, what about a counter-attack?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And no, that was never going to make it. Neymar getting forward. Crossed into the middle. Guardiola makes the interception. Messi. Kukçu. Makalele. Now that's well seen too. Makalele calmly anticipates. Now it's Neymar. And it's Makalele. Oh, now he can run away with it. Camavinga! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal
This
11.
interception, his positioning was spot on. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Driving on and making good progress. Alexander Arnold gets it clear. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kukçu. Turns back here, probably the best option. Looks across and plays it in. Foden. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good spread.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking for the run. Mbappe! Makalele. Knocks it in. Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Valverde deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
El dorsal 21.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Camavinga does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
2 minutos de descuento.
Van Dijk. Makalele can see things others simply cannot. To Damian. Foden. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Camavinga picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. Well, we're on the way. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cross in, looks like a good one. This is a promising build-up. That is Stuta! And he hits the net! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Kubasi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a good ball through. He is through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that is a little undercooked. Great vision. And this is Messi. He might be in here. Oh, a gilt-edged chance. There's the shot. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Damian, delivered in. Looking for the run. And that's gone route one. The pass has gone astray.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Van Dijk. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Kukçu. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga, that's going wide left. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's Batistuta. He's had it taken off him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gets a good foot in there. Kukçu carries the ball down the right. Well read, nice interception. Vardiol. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Makaleli. And he welcomes it in. Has a look and plays it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Messi stood his ground strongly. Vardiol defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. That ball looks a good one. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Van Dijk. Kubasi. And Vardiol. Looking for a runner. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a sharp pass. McAllister. That has not gone well. And it's Makaleli.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foot in. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Shot could be on. Great tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's managed to get through. And a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Throw it. It's definitely not his best. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Now it's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. McAllister. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's picked his way through. Lovely bit of
La
skill.
asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Makaleli. Camavinga. That is good progress on the left. No, it's come to nothing. Guardiola getting this one clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Berbatov goes short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played back to the goalkeeper. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores.
Tonali, Kubasi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Berbatov. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Damian has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Berbatov! And how did he not make it 4?
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Koukçu tries to pass it through, but he's well positioned here, and that was very necessary.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Pinches it off him. Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, such a clever touch. And this is Messi. He shifted it to the flank.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
El dorsal 4 será reemplazado por el dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. And they can counter here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's been cut out, well played. Makaleli.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's in on goal. Oh, that's fabulous.
Habrá
5 minutes to add. And he welcomes it in. Rafael Leao. He's having a shot! And no mistake. They are playing them off the park. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Milan are having a ball here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oosterwolde calmly anticipates. Thinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. No. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
That ball looks a good one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been cut out, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Such good technique.
Crossed into the box. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Good read, needed to be. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Played out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. First quarter of an hour gone. That has ended up in no man's land. Well read, nice interception. Makaleli threads one in. Best was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely shaped cross. Still goalless. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Beckenbauer. Looking for options for movement. Kubasi. Foyt. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side, and he's picked it up out wide. Foyt. And it's Messi. He whips in across. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Kukçu! Nearly, but not quite. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's down to business here. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During game... Camavinga! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. That has been cut short. Messi. Makaleli. Kokchu. Probing pass. Now it's Mbappe. Foyt. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And it's Kokchu. Oh, super ball! And this is Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rooney.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And across it goes. Vardiol. Barcelona are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Foyt. Now it's Messi. Kokchu is in a really good position out wide. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Ambitious ball here. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
En el minuto 21, el
So the
dorsal
first
20.
goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
This looks promising. Nice bit of trickery. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Makaleli. Jules. Now it's Rooney. That is good alertness. Foyt deals with that comfortably. That has not gone well. And it's Pedri. He's having a pop! Palestine with the corner, there first. That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. No, he's not getting any further than that. Camavinga running with the ball. Spread out to the left, and he's got his cross in. He's good running with the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's beaten the last. Big chance! so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Bellingham certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Van Dijk.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Mbappe. And Guardiola. Great vision. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Rooney. And Messi! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Neymar pulls short. Guardiola. Kubasi. Foyt. And here's Kounde. Messi finding himself in space. Jules. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So a temporary halt to the action. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So let's get the ball rolling.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good-looking ball. Camavinga. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Makalele. Out of play for a goal kick. Alexander Arnold. And it's Messi. It's Pedri. Pedri. There he goes. Pedri! Oh, that's another chance! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's had a shot! Crossbar! He doesn't look too happy with that.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Saka. Pedri. Tries to play it through. And he shoots! Jules. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Makalele. And here's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. And Julie. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kubasi. Foyt. And here's Messi. He is through here. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he takes a shot! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Alexander Arnold. No way through there. It's a good ball out wide. And it's played in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Foyt. Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Asa! Too close for comfort. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into the last quarter of an hour. Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foyt looking to receive it in space. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a searching pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Might be danger here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he's quick to return it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Little pass back, and it's Makalele. Played out to the left flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No way he was going to let him past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stood up well to him there. Rooney. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rooney. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Tonali wins the duel this time. They get a throw in. That's going right the way across. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Has another goal! Goal! Barcelona! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's managed to get free. Kounde kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Done delicately. That's a decent clearance. So what can they make of this? Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's come loose. Santos have it back and can go again.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Camavinga! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Tonali charging forward, the ball at his feet. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Makalele. And here's Camavinga. Thinks about the shot. It's Neymar! And what a big... Oh, he's been caught napping! Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. He's found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Foyt. Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Palmer. Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Dijk. Vardio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Oh, good take, Messi! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Messi simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Foyt. Kounde.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Makalele conjures time and space where few can. Messi.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Neymar. Tonali. Kubasi. It's a smartly directed ball. Cruyff. Barcelona are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Pass somewhat off target. He's looking wide. Rijkaard. And it's Palmer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tonali was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass is just off target, and they're quick to get it back. Foyt. Messi. Here's Makaleli. That's destined for the flank. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Raul. Makaleli. Camavinga. Van Dijk cuts it out. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
He's picked his way through. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Now who's going to be first to this? He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Raul. Can he spark a counter here? Neymar. And he's in on tries a shot! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Stood up well to him there. Neymar wants to run onto this. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga scooting forward. And here's Mbappe. Tonali. Rijkaard. Tonali.
There they go, hunting again.
Tonali. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Makaleli. Raul. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
Mbappe! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Kukçu. Foyt. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now he's running away. Oh, a gilt, it's roll! Goal! Santos! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
En el minuto 73, el dorsal 7. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3. El dorsal
Time then for the
4.
first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 24.
Santos have their lead.
El dorsal 6.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
El dorsal 17. El dorsal 14.
And
El
that's
dorsal
definitely not his
21.
best. Not the most accurate
El
pass.
dorsal 7.
Can he get on the end of this?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Messi. Spread out to the left. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Tonali running with intent. Aims beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's given the time to pick a pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hazard is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Kukçu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
And this is Messi. Great chance! Oh, and one more try! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nuno Mendes. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Guardiola.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And this is Ronaldo. To McGinn. And it's Caicedo.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Waneri. Dani Olmo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kubasi. 5 minutes to add. He is through here. Takes a shot. And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
And that will be the final act. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Now it's Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. Camavinga! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Lampard. And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And the counter is on. Pull it. It's a searching pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, that's a fine interception, deftly out wide. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Kubasi. Could be danger here! Spread out to the left. And he's there to make the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kirkchu. He's got away. And that is headed for the middle. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Now it's Cruyff. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's their second corner of the game. Camavinga with the clearance. And that's played in low. And he can thump it away. Back in once more. That's an excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. So we're still where we started right now.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff, and he lines up a cross. Nesta is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's taking no chances there. Could move up a gear here. Camavinga. And this is Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pinches it off him. Referee's given a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's gone for a throw-in. Probing pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. He's found a way through, and Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's cut it out. And it's Kirkchu. And here's Messi. Well, The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's hit a great, just the keeper in his way, and the shot, and it's a goal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 7. Camisa 14.
Second period is on the way.
Deixando o campo para
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Shifted it to the flank. Stam did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Neymar. Pull it. He can run onto that. That is good alertness.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Foyt. Kukçu. Foyt. Kubasi. That's going wide left. Some really good ball movement. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. That's been cut out, well played. Camavinga. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That has not gone well. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Nesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
He came in hard, very hard, and he cuts out the supply. Messi. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
substituição em campo. Camisa 15. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa
Barcelona
4.
still have the cards to affect this game. Kubasi just eases him off the ball. Plays the return pass, and it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Now what about this cross? Deftly away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That has ended up in no man's land.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Spread it left. Kukçu. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, this could be it. Pass something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
And no, that was never going to make it. Ball is over the line.
Teremos uma substituição.
Aims beyond the defence. It's Tato! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Camisa 23.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Can he spark a counter here? Makaleli. And this is Ronaldo. Tele. Now they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
2
acréscimo.
minutes to be added on. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Foden. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. And that's going right the way across. And that will be it. Barcelona perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Senhoras e senhores, atenção.
So Jim, how do you... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. Oh, great news, Jim. Daniele Massaro is in the lineup, and we know what a great player he is.
Yeah, and I think it's a fact that he's known for scoring decisive goals and delivers in key moments, often in closely fought games too, Peter. And I think it'll be of little surprise were he to score the opening or the winning goal in this one.
Neymar picks it up out wide, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Kounde. It's a sharp pass. Camavinga kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kounde. And it's Kounde. And it's Messi.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Forwards and with intent. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Well, nicely intercepted. Barcelona, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. Neymar. Camavinga. Massaro. To McAllister. Now, can they get him away? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Kounde is the team's great visionary. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's on it, can he get away? Foyt. Kounde. Makaleli. And Guardiol. And it's Neymar. That looks a good cross. Camavinga. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Foyt. Makaleli. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Stood up well to him there. And he cuts out the supply. Foyt. And it's Camavinga. Kounde. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. And it's Camavinga. Oh, well played. Pinches it off him. Mbappe is onto this. Makaleli. Makaleli. Now it's Mbappe. Vardiol. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. Foyt. And it's Makaleli. And Makaleli. Nicely shaped ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. Kounde, and he welcomes it in. Mbappe. Massaro. Oh no, he's got that wrong. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot.
Mbappe! The captain scores!
Well, I can tell you, that'll definitely liven up the half-time team talk. Scoring first is always a plus, but scoring with that level of quality will surely lift every member of that team now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up...
And that is indeed the final act. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Mbappe. Number 9, Massaro. Number 6, McAllister.
So off we go again.
4, Eduardo Camavinga.
Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins.
Danny Vivian. Coming on the field.
Vardiol.
Number 21.
That pass isn't the best.
Trossard.
Oh, played through for the
Number
wide man.
13, Kane. Number 24.
Fernandez.
Kounde.
Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Fernandez.
And he's quick to get rid.
Number 44.
Oh, that's fabulous. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Tries to pass it through. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kubasi. Kounde. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he was quick to react. Trossard.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
They get a throw in. Vardiol. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Kane. Foyt gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk is there to clear. And they've got a throw. Messi. Foyt. Camavinga looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Good ball, good take. Fernandez. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vardiol. Neymar chasing after it. Pass somewhat off target. Kukçu. Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's really well manoeuvred. Delivered in.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
How Kubasi calmly anticipates. Makaleli. Donnarumma. It's not an especially good pass, that. Van Dijk. Turns back here, probably the best option. And Kubasi works it forward. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, shooting chance! And he stuck it away! And this is getting better and better.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Not the most convincing of passes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Makaleli. Camavinga. Vardiol. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Manchester United are down to 10 men.
Substitution.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Foyt. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kukçu. That has ended up in no man's land.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Vardiol. And it's Caicedo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that. Real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Goa finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
And here's Neymar. That is lovely. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, the ball's come. Has another go!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Camavinga. And it's Makalele. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, perfectly measured that. Messi. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Neymar! And he thumps it clear. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He's got away, flings it across. And that has been cleared. So what can they make of this? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Calhanoglu. Hazard scooting forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Deftly away. Throw in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Calhanoglu gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. And it's Kounde. And he's there to clear it. And that was nowhere near his best. Kane aims beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
15 minutes till half-time. Grimaldo is there and he can pick it up. Pau Kubasi gets on his bike and on the move. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? And the through ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's played in. Cleared without hesitation. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Great chance here from position A1. Great chance here to level it up. He's having a go. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Foyt.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now he's running away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good run down the left. Neymar finding himself in space. He's found a way through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Driving on and making good progress. Looking to play him in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vardiol. Probing pass. Sanchez cuts out the pass. Calhanoglu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries a shot! And that's a sharp finish. The referee has blown for half-time. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit.
And the finish! And that's a tiny finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's definitely onside. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
In with the challenge. Looking for the run. Oh, great chance! Chance! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to get it away. And that's been one straight back. It's Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! Alexander Arnold can get it clear. He's going for goal! Oh, it's hit the frame of the goal again! Messi! And he should have made it 4.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi was... And the shot! And that's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So could they be onto something here? Claudio. Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi. Grimaldo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Azar. Chelhanoglu. And Sanchez. And this is Kane, always goal side. And they're quick to get it back. Hazard with the delivery. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
Well, the
dorsal
two
4,
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Makelele. El dorsal 3. El dorsal 15. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 23. El dorsal 25. El dorsal 22. Cambio de jugadores.
Akanji. That's going right the way across. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nice looking ball. That is a great pick out. And that should get the job done. Now that's well seen too. It's a really well measured ball. Space for him to turn and look. Neymar. Mbappe. He's hailing after that one. Joao Felix. Tries from a long way out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Inzaghi. Caicedo. McGinn. And here's Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. And he's running through, and a chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
And we have our very first corner.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Van de Ven. Four added minutes on the board. McGinn. Now it's Mbappe. Cook Miners is the guilty party there. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this splendid display of Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Always goal side. Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide. So no flag here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. Chance here to counter. Both sides exercising caution for now. Camavinga, spread out to the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Incoming delivery. Deftly away. That's the throw. And it's Kounde. And here's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. He's beaten the last man. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And they've got rid. France are looking to go forward now.
Oh, great feat, that.
Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Camavinga. So what can they make of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. France are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Kubasi. Camavinga. 30 minutes gone. And here's Mbappe. Ribéry. And it's Hakimi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Here's Makalele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's had it nicked away. Cross in, looks like a good one. And here's the chance to counter. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu. Oh, cracking ball. And Messi! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Makalele conjures time and space where few can. Shifted it to the flank. Crossed into the box. Cleared without hesitation. Swung over. That has not gone well. Mohamed Salah. That is good alertness. Makalele.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ball is over the line. It's a quick ball upfield. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express?
Hello, beta. Hello, beta. Hello.
Can look back on a job pretty well done
Hello,
so far, Peter.
beta.
They've squeezed the
It's
play
a
very well.
cover.
They've been relentless in their pressing, so the energy levels have looked good.
Oh, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Out for a throw. And it's Salah. Good running, strong and purposeful. Ruben Neves. Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he shoots! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It'll be a throw-in. Ødegaard. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now that looks a decent ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serves up a cross.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Camavinga, nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Makalele. And here's Camavinga. And still, we await the first breakthrough. In with the challenge. Mohamed Salah. Ribéry. Pau Kubasi gets on his bike and on the move. Mbappe! keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's Salah. Nice physical challenge. Looking for the run. Neymar gets into a good position. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bullish header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Barcelona have their third corner. They've played it short. France have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. He is through here! Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Caicedo. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona get their fourth corner. Neymar plays it short. Forced to go back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! There's a goal! Finally, the crucial opener.
Oh, what a psychological boost. I don't think you can underestimate the change in psyche in both sides now. Even the smallest of changes in body languages, and players can pick up on that.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And the finish! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Great chance! That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. Kochu. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Very good finish, but That back line could have dealt with it an awful lot better. I'm not sure what their plan was, but it's not coming off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi. He's picked his way through. And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Neymar with the short one. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Makaleli can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's delightful. He has found a way through. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Ball looks a good one. Camavinga. Now it's Kounde. Over to the right flank. Oh, that was vital. Kounde. And this is... goes for a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, another set play. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best.
Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Nice control. Mbappe! Lacking in accuracy.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. And this is Messi. He's on such chance, surely! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's fabulous. Crossed it. He leaps for it. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Messi. Serginho gets a foot in here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho. Great defending, strong and determined. Kukçu. That's a cute ball. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Damian. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Damian showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldinho. Camavinga. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Van Basten. Oh, super ball. Ronaldinho! And no mistake. Barcelona are back in business. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Damian cuts it out, driving on and making good progress. Ronaldinho. And they're quick to get it back. White has it out wide and in space. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And that should get the job done. Has a look up and drives it forward. Neymar might just make this. And he cuts out the supply. Searching pass he's played there. And that was asking for too much. Serginho. And it's Serginho. He is through here. It's a good run he's making out on the left. And this is Ronaldinho. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A lot hinges on this one. Oh, he's hit the bar! The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Camavinga. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Ronaldinho. Serginho. He's shifting through the gears here. Drills one in. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. And it's Serginho. Ronaldinho. Makalele. To Damian. Kupchu.
Habrá 2 minutos
Van
de
Dijk.
descuento.
Messi does really well to win the ball there. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. That has not gone well. Messi. And here's Van Basten. He's found a way through. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He's picked his way through. Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Ronaldinho. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neymar gets flagged offside. That has been slung wide. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Somewhat off target. That's a good foray he's making. Tries to pass it through. Now can Ronaldinho! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Ronaldinho wants to run onto this. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96 6.026
Neymar
espectadores.
is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Pedri. Looking for the run. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Al Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Kokchu threads one in. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looks a good ball through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was all...
It's a quick one. And here's Yamal. And this is Messi. That's going to go a long way. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Played into space. Messi. No, he's overshot the green. Oh, this looks sharp. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's had it taken off him. And it's Neymar. And that is well cleared. Throw in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4 será reemplazado por el dorsal 17.
Across it goes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Could move up a gear here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played towards the front line.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
No way through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vardiol did just about enough to come out on top. Takes a shot! It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Over to the right flank. And time is up. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even...